Unit 2, Lesson 1. The Business of Sharing. The sharing economy is a relatively new term. It describes a business model in which an IT-based peer-to-peer platform, usually a mobile app, facilitates the commercial sharing of goods and services. Peer-to-peer means that two individuals deal with each other without any direct participation by a business. Moreover, the sharing happens without any transfer of ownership. This approach contrasts with traditional business models, in which companies hire employees to produce products and services. They then sell those products or services to customers. When you buy a car, for instance, you legally become the owner of that car. This change is clear and final. Traditional businesses are usually distinguished by these rigid arrangements and agreements between participants. In the sharing economy, the arrangements between participants tend to be much more fluid. Also, the transactions are less focused on a transfer of ownership. As it is still in its early stages of existence as a mainstream business model, the term sharing economy is still evolving to find a strong identity. Thus, it is often used as an ambiguous umbrella term to describe businesses that share similar characteristics. It may also be called the access economy, the gig economy, the platform economy, or the subscription economy. Some companies that have been identified with these labels are Airbnb, Fiverr, and Lyft. These and many others like them have all used a similar model to become profitable in ways that set them apart from traditional businesses. One defining characteristic of the sharing economy is the use of an IT platform. The platform provides all participants with information that enables them to access, distribute, share, and use extra resources, goods, and services. These resources would otherwise be wasted. Take the ride-sharing service Lyft, for example. In the past, time was wasted waiting for a coincidence in which a taxi driver and a passenger happened to be in the same place so they could meet, arrange transport, and complete a transaction physically. But with the Lyft application, drivers and passengers can instantly connect, arrange transportation, pay, and more, all in just a few seconds. There is no wasted time, fuel, or any other resources. The platform leverages information and uses it to connect all participants efficiently. Trust is another central feature of the sharing economy. Because of the fluid nature of the arrangements, participants are frequently required to interact with strangers. Thus, most platforms provide features that allow participants to give transparent feedback about their experiences. Passengers using an app like Lyft can rate their drivers, and drivers can rate passengers as well. These ratings are visible to other users, encouraging good behavior and smooth interactions between participants. People feel safe and confident using the platform. Another unique feature of the sharing economy is the flexibility with which its workers operate. Traditional places of employment have set working hours and limited benefits, and workers are often paid a fixed wage or salary. Compensation is usually based on the amount of time they spend at their workplace rather than on the quality of their work. Workers in the sharing economy do not typically enjoy a paid vacation, health insurance, and other benefits usually provided with full-time employment. But in exchange for giving up this stability, they have much more freedom than full-time employees. If they need more money during a particular period of time, they can choose to work more hours. They can drop their kids off at school and pick them up as needed. They can go shopping when it's ideal for them. Ride-sharing services alone were a $73 billion industry in the U.S. in 2020. The sharing economy has grown so large so fast that societies are still adjusting to it. In 2019, the state of California passed a law forcing companies to treat sharing economy workers as full-time employees. The argument was that gig workers were being exploited. That law, as written, would have effectively ended the sharing economy in that state. It angered many Californians, who successfully demanded exceptions for ride-sharing and food delivery drivers, among others. Similar debates continue across the world, but one thing is clear. Technology has changed the way we do business, and there is no going back.